Hello everybody, this is Street Smart Kids again, and the topic which we were discussing previously was lines and angles, out of which we had actually spoken about the angles part. Today we will be talking about the lines part. Now there are many type of lines. If this is a pair of line, okay, and these two lines actually we can say that they will meet at a point. So we can say these two lines meet at a point, that's it. And a line which cuts the two lines are usually known as transversal. Okay. This is normal, a pair of two lines, they are meeting at a point, and a line which cuts these two lines are known as transversal. Okay. But if I say that these two lines, can you see? These two lines are there, but are they meeting? No, they are not meeting. So I can say that when two lines or when a pair of line meets at infinity, infinity means a place which has no end. Two lines which meet at infinity are known as parallel lines. Alright? These two lines, they will be meeting somewhere at infinity. I am not sure about it. So they are known as parallel lines. Clear? Good. And a line which cuts the two parallel lines are known as a transversal. This is a transversal line which cuts the two lines at two different points. Very good example I can actually say. You have seen the railway tracks. Have you ever seen the railway tracks where the two lines keep on moving, the steel tracks, but in between you will see the wooden planks are being placed. So imagine them that these are the railway tracks and the wooden planks you can see are placed in this way. So we can say that they are actually acting like parallel lines and transversal lines. Okay, that's clear? Now comes the interesting part. It's all about lines. Let's again go back to the angles. Okay. Let's see what are the different type of angles. You can note this down while I'm explaining. It will be easy for you to understand. What did I tell you? Where two lines meet, they form an angle. In this case, this is one angle. This is the other. This is a third angle. This is a fourth angle. Where two lines meet, they are actually forming four different angles. Similarly, in this case, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. So we can see 8 angles can be formed with the help of these parallel and a transversal line. Okay. Now, there is a relationship between these 8 angles in different ways. Your questions will actually come from there. Like how is 1, 2, 3, 4 related to each other? Are they equal? Are they supplement? They are what? So we will actually find out one by one. Okay? Let's consider the first point, that is interior angles. From the name you can understand the angles which are in the inside of the parallel line. What do I mean by this? Angle 4, angle 3, angle 6, angle 5. They are actually inside this line. Inside, isn't it? So I can say that 3, 4, 5, 6 are actually interior angles. Clear? Let me write it down. Angle 3, I told you this is the angle which we denote. If you write this and 3, then it is actually showing you are actually writing an angle. So angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6. These are my interior angles. Clear? Obviously, if there is an interior to it, there has to be an exterior. So what are the exterior angles? The angles which are facing outside. What are the angles which are facing outside? The angles which are 1, 2, 8 and 7. are the angles which are facing outside. Hence we can say that those two angles are my exterior angles. Let me write them down. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 8, angle 7. Okay, I am writing it in order, so I just wrote like 7 and 8. Okay, exterior angles, interior angles. I hope it's absolutely clear. Okay, the third part is corresponding angles. Now imagine that this is an eye. So which angles are facing towards this eye? My concern is this. Angle 2 is facing at this eye, and along with this, angle 6 is also facing upwards towards this eye. Can you see? Angle 2 is also facing and angle 6 is also facing this particular eye. Isn't it? So I can say angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles. So let me write the third part. Corresponding angles. When they are facing the same side, they are known as corresponding angles. If we are concerned with the parallel lines, we have to see that the two corresponding angles are always equal. Why? Because they are facing in the same direction. This is only possible in case of parallel lines. Remember, these lines are parallel. So whatever is equal to, supplementary, whatever conditions I am going to say that, this is all because of the parallel lines. The same condition has to be there. So corresponding angle means the corresponding angles facing the two sides, angle 2, angle 6. I can say angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Okay? Similarly, if I have my point over here, who is looking at this? Angle 7 is looking and angle 3 is looking. So I can say angle 3 and angle 7 are equal. Isn't it? Similarly, if I move the direction towards this particular point, angle 8 looking downwards, angle 4 looking downwards. So I can say angle 4 is equal to angle 8. And the last one, if I point at this point, 1 looking towards a parallel, even 5 is looking towards the parallel. So I can say angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Corresponding angles, these angles are equal only in case of parallel lines. In this kind of line, if you have this kind of line, I can never say that these angles are parallel. No, it is not true. Okay? Now, we learnt about interior, we learnt about exterior, we learnt about corresponding angles which face the same side. Okay? Now, my next point is alternate interior angles. Now, what do I mean by this? What did I say? These were my interior angles, isn't it? But if I tell it's alternate, that means opposite. Angle 3, angle 6, these two are opposite to each other and they are equal. Okay? See, if I am actually writing Z and if Z is my parallel line, this angle and this angle will always be equal. Okay, and they are called alternate and interior angles. So what can I say in this case? Angle 5 is equal to angle 3. And obviously angle 4 and angle 6 will also be equal. This is also alternate. See, can you see this? So I can say angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Is it clear? Interior angles which are alternate to each other are known as alternate interior angles. A Z format. This is about interior. Now, if I say about the exterior, see, if you find my speed a bit fast, you can pause the video, rewind and again go into it. I am still going in a proper phase. But if you feel that I am a bit hurrying in this matter, please pause the video, rewind and again see. Maybe that will be helpful. Okay? Let's continue. Now the next point is alternate exterior angle. Again the same concept. Exterior means outside, outside. In this case, angle 1 and angle 7, they are alternate, isn't it? Ulta ulta. These two angles are equal. Exterior but alternate. So I can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 7 and angle 2 and angle 8 are again exterior and again they are alternate. So these two angles, angle 2 and angle 8 are exterior and alternate. See, is it okay? So these were the 5 ones which we have done. Just go through it. The interior angles, the exterior angles, the alternate interior angles, the alternate exterior angles, the corresponding angles facing towards one side and the other corresponding angles facing to the other side. Till here I hope it is very much clear, so we can move forward. Okay, the next point which I will be saying, that is, it is vertically opposite angles. Just let me check. Yes, it can be seen properly. Vertically opposite angle. Now what do you mean by this? I mean by saying that just consider in this 4 angles, these two angles, angle 1 and angle 3, they are vertically opposite. That means just a mirror image. 1 and 3 are just mirror image to each other. So this and this are known as angle 1 and angle 3 are vertically opposite. And in case of parallel lines, vertically opposite angles are always equal. Mind it. So 1 and 3, they are vertically opposite. So I can say what are the angles? Angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and similarly 2 and 4 are also equal because they are vertically opposite angles. Clear? In case of this 4, 5 and 7 are vertically opposite. They are equal, and 6 and 8 are also vertically opposite, and so they are equal. Let me write it down. Angle 5 is equal to angle 7. Angle 6 is equal to angle 8. So we can see how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 types of basic way of finding out any angle which it will be given to your question. Alright. Now let's talk about the next part. That's the last part. Relax. It says the corresponding angles. See, 2 and 3, they are on the same side. But if I tell you that angle 3 and angle 6 are interior angles lying on the same side of the transversal line. Let me write it down. The interior angles that lies on the same side of the transversal line. Now, what do I mean by this? Transversal line, same side of the transversal line means angle 3, angle 6. 4 and 5, same side of the transversal line, 4 and 5. But what? What is actually 3 and 6 and 4 and 5? What am I going to say? I am going to say that 3 and 6 addition will always be is equal to 180 degree. Okay? Angle 3, angle 6, their addition is 180 degree. That means they are supplementary angles. Remember the way I told you what are supplementary angles? Addition of these two will be always 180. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 5 are also interior angles and they are lying on the same side of the transversal line. So I can say angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. Now let's consider this part. Will it be there possible? No, because interior angles were only in this part. In this case, this side is getting external. So interior is important line. Lie on the same side is again an important keyword, and it has to be on the same side of what? Same side of transversal line. So these are the points which you can see are there. Okay. Now based on this, we will discuss a few questions to make you sure that how and what kind of sums will be there and how you have to actually calculate. Okay. Thank you.